gentlemen, welcome later on in the evening. I am your host, Danny Bojangles. We're back for another star-studded, packed program for all of you here in Newington, New Hampshire, as part of Channel 6's local access programming. Tonight we have a real grab bag of goodies for all of you. We have some friends from the network that are going to be part of a special program showcasing some of the other programs on the network here. Let's get right into world news recently. Elon Musk, what the hell's going on with that guy? He's dropping LSD in the White House. He's got his kid in there. He's supposed to be making cars. And he's just kind of making the rules and firing everybody. I really don't know what's going on there. We're just going to move on from that one. I don't even know where to start. Donald Trump, however, releasing the tariffs that's about to happen. Not a lot of people are happy with the tariffs that are about to come into the trading with other countries. Hopefully, they're not going to be putting tariffs on paying off porn stars with hush money through your legal team, your lawyers. You'll probably be in a load of trouble if they do that. I will also be in a load of trouble if they do that as well, so that's why I bring that up. Recently, RFK Jr., they think he's responsible for the latest measles outbreak. He's trying to squash the credibility of the vaccines. Personally, I don't take vaccine advice from someone who's shooting heroin with the rest of the Kennedys. Here's the thing about the Kennedys. When you get to know them, they're actually kind of a rough crowd. That's for another time. We'll get into that later. P. Diddy staying in the news recently. He's really kind of hanging around. At this point, P. Diddy is actually really low-hanging fruit as far as the jokes go. So you can just, we'll leave him alone. Now, Zelensky and Ukraine, they're pulling the aid for Ukraine. And I'm actually having lunch with Vladimir Putin next week. We're supposed to be getting cocktails afterwards as well. So I'll have more news on that later. All right, well, tonight's show, we've got a real grab bag of goodies for all of you. We have our first guest up. We have Alexis Mason from the Priority One program, a fitness show for all of you who need to get off the couch, get in shape, and finally get your shit together. It's happening now. So lastly, our musical guest this evening, Cryin' Caleb, is going to swing by and play some tunes for us. So without further ado, here it is. Real patriots stand up and fight back. The terrorists won, and it's time for us to regain our ground. It's time to toss out the old keepsake coins, the 9/11 commemorative plate. It's just collecting dust next to all the old NASCAR crap. Something, finally, for us. Introducing Trump Cum. It's jars of Donald Trump's cum. Real patriots, put your money where your mouth is. It's time to stand up and fight back. China's going to win, and we need to get our shit together. So, operators are standing by right now. We've got them ready. They're right here. You can buy a few, you can buy a lot. We have a travel size, if you're on the go, or for the more big spender. And then we have the commemorative for the real hardcore die-hard patriots. It's actually a lot like motor oil when you touch it. And we're back. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Portsmouth Public Media. We have a very privilege to share with you today. Portsmouth Public Media's own Alexis Mason. You are a host of the Physical Fitness Show. What is the name of your show, Alexis?
I host the Priority One Fitness Show right here on PPM TV.
All right. Well, say hi to the viewers of the Danny Bojangles Show.
Hi, viewers of the Danny Bojangles Show.
This episode is also being aired in communist China, which they're actually viewing color television for the first time. So if you'd like to say hello to them in color.
In color, in green. Is it green?
Whatever it is, whatever they air over there. Also, shortly thereafter this, they will probably be hit with a heat-seeking missile which is going to be a preemptive strike after the tariffs, if all of you haven't learned your lesson by then. So enjoy the program in the meantime. Alexis, we have a couple questions for you here before we get into some of the physical fitness segment and demonstration with me. How long have you been on the air here for Portsmouth Public Media?
13 of the 14 years that we've been on air, Danny.
Just wonderful. And I understand you actually wear multiple hats here at the station.
I do, yes.
What else do you do?
The other thing I do is that I have the privilege of serving as the Board of Director President for PPM TV.
All right.
Which is, I know, as I said, riveting.
Absolutely. And so when does your show, Priority One, air here on Portsmouth Public Media for the viewers?
So if you're local, if you're on the seacoast area of the upper northeast of the United States, because you could be anywhere, I don't know. But if you're watching us on television, we are on from Monday through Friday at 8:30 in the morning. But don't worry, you don't need to wake up. You can find us on the YouTube channel, PPM TV on YouTube.
All right, and if you're watching that live in China, that will actually be 3 a.m. for all of you. For all of you fitness freaks out there.
For all of you 3 a.m. fitness freaks. So common at 3 a.m.
All right. So you've been doing the show for quite a while. What made you get into fitness? What made you get into television?
Fitness, they say do something you enjoy, do something you're probably going to do with your time anyway. And I was already working in that direction for myself. So why not? If it's something I can do to help other people, it works out for everyone. And then when I came into PPM TV, I think I saw an article in the newspaper that Portsmouth had just launched a TV station, and I thought, well, geez, here's a great way to reach a lot of people who may not be able to get out. So I know that a lot of our viewers, a lot of our supporters are at home out of need, and so if I can, help you maybe get off the couch, great, win for all.
All right, fair enough. Let's get into some of the stretches here. We're going to do a quick warm-up for everyone watching at home. Alexis, show us where do we start? Where do we start?
Well, any movement is good movement, right? Almost any, we'll say almost, because there are always things you can do wrong.
Sure.
And since you folks know Danny, let's make it a little bit silly. We're going to take some wide feet, Danny. I'm going to get behind you. Now, let's warm up those hips, because you had to know something like that was coming.
Sure.
Hands on your hips.
All right. Oh, I like it.
Let's go right.
All right. Just
and left. Yeah. There we go. Look, we're moving. It's more movement than we were getting this morning. There we are. Shaking it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, give me some feedback on that one.
I'm feeling younger already.
2, 1, done. Rest. How's your back?
I think I'm going to need surgery, actually, now that I've
someday.
That. Yes.
Hope someday. I'm in here killing you slowly one day at a time.
I'll probably go see a doctor right after this now. But yes, go ahead.
You want to try another one?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, well, let's activate the abdominal muscles. And all we're going to do is march. So give me a knee up in front of your body. And then the other knee up. Yep. Now see if you can find your stomach muscles here and here. Are they in there? Did you bring them?
I think I can feel something, yes.
Okay. Well, we're doing something with the legs and we're doing something with the stomach. It's working whether you know it or not.
Now, are we doing also an arm movement as well? Or
2 more. If you want to. You want to do a little arm action?
I'm just going to do the legs for now. This feels like a
let's rest.
Like a soldier's march.
It is a little bit. Well, communist China.
Yes, well. And again, hello to our viewers. Again, first watching color television for today. And so are we doing some sort of a stretch with the legs? Would you like to see me?
You know what? Let's try. So we're a little bit more warmed up than we were when we started today, right? So let's try it. Let's try a full-on exercise. Let's find a way to do a squat. Now, when we squat, and I expect all of the laughter out of the viewing audience, we're going to keep our weight on our heels. You're going to stick your tailbone back toward the brick wall and sit down as if there's a chair behind you. Yep. And then stand up through your heels. Beautiful. You ready?
All right. Those feel great. All right. I can feel it in my back. All right. Well, what's any other exercises that, so we've done a little bit of the legs. We're stretching the back out. All right.
What else could we do?
I don't know.
Okay.
You tell me.
So, all right. Great question. Fair question. We've done some things for the front of the bod. We did a little march, got the abs going. You got your Gavin Newsom going with the hips back, using
Yes.
the whole leg. And we did a little bit of hip movement, which just shakes it around and makes us look a little bit silly.
Sure.
So let's use the back of the leg.
All
All
right.
we're going to do, give me a little wide stance there, Danny. All right, there we go. You're going to take your heel up and back as if you're kicking yourself in the rear. And then heel down. And then just keep switching back and forth. Feel the back of your leg. Here.
All right.
Here. There you go. Yeah. And then, essentially, until you're done. Or until I'm done. I don't know.
It feels great.
Does it now? Said no one ever about exercise.
I really feel alive. All right. Well, I think that concludes the fitness segment.
You're fit.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much for coming on the show, Alexis. And now this. Are you tired of having to eat your meat and your bread and your cheese separately? It's a time-consuming task. The bread, the meat, the cheese. Who's going to have all this time, right? Seems like after a while, it's really becoming a daunting task. Your life spins out of control. Things become chaotic. Maybe you had to go to rehab. Well, introducing a new invention, sandwiches. Sandwiches are a new way where we put the bread, the meat, and the cheese all together in one package. You can find these at a local department store like Walmart, in that section where they put sandwiches. You can also get them from a gas station where you'll likely get sick from them. All right, well, we hope you enjoyed that last commercial break, whatever it was. Welcome back to Later On in the Evening. Our next guest, all the way from over the way in Russia, the Soviet Union, whatever it is that you consider it nowadays. I don't really know anymore. It's just kind of confusing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Mishka Markova, former KGB operative and right-hand woman to Vladimir Putin at one point, I understand.
Oh, it's really his left hand.
Oh, all right. I didn't know that. Now, you've also, you brought a friend here on the show. We didn't know you were going to do that, but that's okay. Would you like to introduce your friend?
Yes, this is Ivan, but you can call him Vanya if he likes you.
Ivan, all right. Okay. Well, he doesn't seem to like me very much. That's all right. Now, tell us, you're former KGB. You have a lot of accomplishments
Yes.
over in Russia. You're quite decorated. Tell us some of your, what are your greatest accomplishments as a...
I am very good in stealing. Stealing,
Oh, just wonderful.
killing, setting some fires, although I don't think you need those.
Sure. What type of missions are you sent out on over there?
Oh, stealing, killing, setting fires.
Sure. Sure. What's it like to take the life of another Russian?
Oh, it's really beautiful, Danny.
I assume you're probably quite used to it at this point, pretty seasoned.
Yes.
Yes. Well,
It's very fun.
the big question on everybody's mind, I'd like to know personally, what does Vladimir Putin smell like?
Oh, my Vovo. He smells like big sweaty ox. Right next to you, he's just ready to pounce.
All right, I think we have a message being delivered here.
Next question, Danny.
Sure, sure. Well, next question. What is your favorite Russian dish, Mishka?
Me. Mishka is best Russian dish. But if you please, you can make me a spot of borscht. Just keep your fingers out of my borscht.
I'll try to do that, sure. Well, our next question. What is the future of communism looking like for the young Russian youth? Is there a lot of promises for jobs in the salt mines? Are they just sort of joining the forces against Ukraine?
Salt mines have so much to offer to the young men of Russia. They can get big and strong and face death every day, which will prepare them to please Russian women.
Yes, there seems to be a lot of that going on over there. That's really good. Now, I'd like to know personally, what's your favorite weapon of choice when you're
Danny,
committing?
I have to say, is no better weapon than a good fingernail.
Ooh, all right.
Your kill spots are very soft.
Okay. All right. Well, I'd like to know, and the crowd would like to know, what is a day in the life look like for a Russian KGB operative? Does it start with a shower and...
A little shopping, a little stealing, a little arms dealing. I
Sure.
tire myself out.
Speaking of arms dealing, I think your friend has a weapon under
Oh
his
no,
coat here.
no, he just has big dick.
Oh. Are you sure about that?
Look at him.
Well, I can see him, yeah. Well,
Yes.
might be sizable,
he,
yes.
He is not a man baby.
Just swell. All right.
All Russian men have big dick. It is a big dick energy country.
Well, yes, it seems to, communism is a very,
Communism. You mean a loose confederation of oligarchs?
whatever it is,
Diamonds
yes.
painting. Oh. We better move on, Danny.
Yes, of course, yes. Is there anything you'd like to say to America on behalf of Russia and Vladimir Putin?
Yes, please continue to give me all of your money and support.
All right, well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mishka Markova and her friend, who seems a little threatening. Are you sitting at home, a filthy, rotten, disgusting scoundrel your family hasn't called in a while because, quite frankly, they're embarrassed of you? You're a disgrace to the family. You're sitting at home, your one-bedroom apartment, you can hardly afford to keep the heat on. You're having your meat, your bread and your cheese together with a little bit of butter in there. And you're tired of the same old, same old. Well, have we got something for you. Introducing grilled cheese. Grilled cheese is a sandwich method where you take the bread and the cheese and you put it on a stovetop in a pan. You heat it up for a few moments. It cooks the cheese and toasts the bread. Apparently they're quite good. So try one. It's a grilled cheese sandwich. Charles, what did you think of our last guest? I thought she was quite smashing.
Oh, she was great. I really, really dug her, man.
I noticed you took a good look at her behind when she left.
I mean, it's right there, you know.
You're kind of a sick little boy.
I'm not sick.
You are a sick little boy.
I just
yes,
know
you
what
are.
I like.
Yes, you are. That's all right. That's all right. I wasn't going to say anything. I look too. I'm a little more discreet.
But if you're discreet, then you want them to see it, so they know.
I don't know what
what's
your
up.
rhyme or reason is anymore. You're just a twisted young man. That's all. Here's the thing, Charles, about the, I've been taking the Metamucil, for fiber, and it's a lot like, you have to keep taking it, but it's like heroin, you need more of it so you don't get sick, and I next thing you know, I'm breaking into people's cars for Metamucil.
Yeah, that seems pretty serious.
Yeah, well,
what other vitamins do you take?
well, I'm
What are you
taking
taking right
vitamin D, which I believe, I don't know what that does, but I don't know if it's for digestion or for, I really don't know.
I mean, a lot of vitamin D, you can get it from the sun, really. That's where it comes from, is the sun.
Well,
That's where it
we're
comes
in a pretty dark area of the world, so there's someone just told me to take it, so I just take it. Yeah.
I think even if you take it, you can only absorb a fraction of it anyway. It's better to get it
Well,
from
I
the
just
sun.
keep taking it. Is really what's going on. I also take vitamin C, which I believe is
C is good.
so I don't get a cold. That's what people told me.
I take a men's multivitamin and ashwagandha.
But then I started getting anal leakage recently.
Anal leakage.
Yes, it was really. But I've also I was recently anally probed last week again. Which was
that's
it was
how that all came
a
about.
huge inconvenience for me. So I don't know if it's the vitamin C, the vitamin D, the Metamucil, or the constant anal probing.
You might want to talk to Lord Xenon about that.
I think it's the anal probing, Charles.
I think so. Yeah, I don't think there's a vitamin you can take for that.
All right, Charles, we went out to dinner last night.
We did.
I thought we had a good time.
That was a really good Thai restaurant. I
What
really
did you
liked
have?
that place.
I had the chicken with curry. It was green. It was a green curry.
Green curry. I had the green curry too.
It was quite all right.
Seafood green curry.
You like the seafood.
I do.
You're one of those types of people.
I like the mussels.
You're a
and
seafood
the shrimp
person.
and. Yeah, I like
You know what they
seafood.
say about seafood people?
No.
They're fishy people.
We smell fishy.
Right. Well, yes. Well, you look like you do. So, uh, all right. Well, Charles, we went out for dinner last night. I thought it was actually quite wonderful. What did you have? We went to Thai food. We had Thai food.
I had the seafood green curry and some with the crab rangoons. Those were good.
You like the seafood, don't you?
I do like the seafood.
You know what they say about people who like seafood, right?
What do they say about?
They say they're fishy people.
We just smell fishy. We're not fishy people.
Well, you kind of look like you
That's
do
different.
too. I mean, the Irish, that's a totally different conversation as well. The Irish and the Scottish.
You came to America. You came here. You live here now.
Charles, that's under different circumstance. I'm not allowed, which we really can't talk about. That's a negotiation with the Illuminati. I'm not allowed to give any details on that.
I don't know what you did.
And I mean, hey, God save the Queen, but I can't be there anymore. They cut me a deal, and here I am. Now I work for Channel 6. I'm here doing the show. This is all I have left. But it's nice. This is nice. It's a nice
I guess
place.
it's better.
I'm not complaining.
It's better than the alternative.
It's just I can't really be there anymore. Pierce Brosnan's really kind of a prick. It's really what I'm not going to get into details, but I don't know.
Who is that? That's 007, right?
He was James Bond, and
James
he was
Bond?
also in He was also in
that's the
Mrs.
same thing.
Doubtfire. He's a prick in Mrs. Doubtfire, and he's a prick in real life.
I don't know. Never met him in real life.
Well, I have, and he's a prick. So, all right, a commercial break coming up. But first, Charles, go ahead and play us out, young man. Are you a filthy, rotten scoundrel who's at home eating meat and bread and cheese? A real glutton. Your family doesn't call you anymore. You weren't invited to your sister's wedding. And it's because they're embarrassed of you. You're a disgrace. And you're at home, you're eating your meat and your bread and your grilled cheese sandwiches, just making a mess everywhere. You're really an embarrassment. I can't stress that enough. Well, have we got something for you? Introducing napkins. Napkins are something you can find at a department store like Walmart. You can also just steal them from a Wendy's like most people. All right, well, welcome back to the Denny Bojangles show, ladies and gentlemen, and those of you joining us for Color TV for the first time in communist China, welcome back, glad to have you. My next guests on the show, would you like to introduce yourselves? They're also from the Channel 6 network. Tell us about why you're here today.
Well,
Well,
would you like to start?
would you like to start?
Well, I suppose I can start.
Okay.
I'm Jake Webb. I'm from Portsmouth Public Media. Particularly, I'm coming at you from the Gumshoe Podcast today.
The
here with
Gumshoe
yes,
Podcast.
yes,
Yeah.
one of our programs here on Channel 6 and PPM TV. Chadwick Cordner is my co-host here.
I am Chadwick Corner.
Welcome, Chad.
Hi, nice to meet you. I've met you before plenty of times, but yeah, we're here to talk about all things weird, cryptic, aliens. I actually have a gift for you. I'll give it to you in a little bit when we get on the subject. But
Sure.
but yeah,
it's not like Element 115, is it?
it might be.
That would be
close.
That would be
All right.
interesting
Well,
if it
so
were.
these two are from the Gumshoe Podcast, a podcast in supernatural things of the wild nature, things, conspiracy theories. What else do you cover?
Aliens, UFOs, or what are they calling it now?
They call them UAPs. now, I believe.
UAPs.
Things that are out there. The things that a lot of the kooks believe. Yes.
Also, just like they're just
Yeah.
just factual. They're just real things that are real.
Real things that are
Real-
happening.
Real things, also real things that have happened. All right, fair enough. All right, so you have a podcast. It's airing on the Portsmouth Public Media YouTube channel. Is
Correct.
that correct?
That's correct.
And
Yes.
this is something that you're putting on as you get it done. And
The first episode we did was with a gentleman named Nomar Slevik, and he was talking about UFOs. And actually, I know you've actually met.
We made first contact on
First
this program.
contact
We,
on the-
I've actually
humanity,
been
yes.
abducted
Yeah.
several times. I was
Really?
anally probed recently. That's a totally different. That's another episode. But yes, go ahead.
So funny enough, we met up with what was his name again?
Lord Xenon.
Lord Xenon,
Lord
yes.
Xenon,
Lord
yeah,
Xenon,
Friend of the
yes.
show,
We
Lord
met up
Xenon.
with Lord Xenon.
Shout out to Lord Xenon.
And we did a couple experiments with him. Speaking of your anal probe, and he happened to give us a vat of
Whoa.
Lord Xenon's finest semen.
Is this what I? All right.
It's got.
That is-
See, if
that
you
is,
notice, it's got a
wow.
little bit of a green tinge to it. Go
Yes,
ahead,
I
that's
see
for
that,
you.
yes. Wow, it looks fresh. Wow. All right. Well, thank you. You could just leave it there for now.
Yeah,
It's
all yours.
Is there what's your latest episode on? What's
Well, we've one of the things we're going to be addressing in our next episode is going to be the recent drones over New Jersey.
drones
Excuse me.
over New Jersey? Tell us
Yes.
what's the big scoop over the drones?
I would love to tell you. So many people have seen the drones and the sightings above New Jersey. I believe Newark, near Newark Airport, and just
It's the
off
worst
of the-
airport I've ever been
It's a
to. in my
terrible
life.
airport. Actually, that's actually
Real
we
shithole.
met Lord Xenon in the bathroom there. Actually,
I believe.
yeah. Fuck.
So the drones. Jake, this is kind of what we do on our show. We kind of talk about the drones, and we'll talk about what we feel about if it's real, if it's not, if it's.
Are they a threat?
Yes.
Is
Yeah.
it? Are they ours?
So
are
I
they someone
think-
else's?
I think they are looking for something.
Certainly.
Can't give you an answer on just yet on what they're looking for. It'll be on our
Tune into the
episode.
program for that.
Right? Are they? Can you give us a little bit of insight? Are they good? Are they bad? Do we know?
Well,
Yes and no.
Yes and no. Yes and no. They're certainly observing. They're observing us. They're observing you. They're observing your family. If you
They've
live
watched
in
the
New Jersey,
show for sure.
They have certainly watched the show, and there are hints and reasons that we have to believe that, which we will go into detail on our next program. To answer your question, Daniel, I would say that they are not malicious. They don't have malicious intent. As to whether or not they're completely benevolent is another story, but they're certainly observers at the moment. And I think that we are probably, by my estimations, within half a decade of full induction into the Intergalactic Federation.
Now, is there one Bigfoot, or are there multiple? Are they big feet at that point when they're?
There's cousins. Yeah.
I believe he has two of them. Yes,
Yeah.
I believe he has two big
There's
feet.
two. Okay, all right, that's news to me. I didn't know. Is he a species? Is he some sort of a creature that we don't understand? What's his genetics? What's his makeup?
I'm so glad that you. I'm so glad that you asked, and I'm really excited that we're able to answer this. Chad.
Yeah, we don't really know much about him just yet. We're still doing a lot of research on.
It seems like he's an ape-like creature. He's pretty hairy.
He's a simian,
Kinda.
of sorts. Yeah,
He's got a lot
yeah.
of muscular structure to
Ancient
him. Doesn't seem like
species.
a weakling.
Well, I mean, they find species all the time that they think are extinct. So, I mean, Bigfoot, the unfortunate thing, we don't have a lot of resources to go searching for him. You know, if we had more awareness about, you know, the hunt for Bigfoot, and I think the U.S. government would probably be able to find it.
Certainly, if
All
we
right.
were able to.
Bigfoot, do we have a pronoun for Bigfoot? Is he a they, them? Is he a he or she? Is he decided?
We don't know yet.
We don't know.
We have to ask him.
Yeah,
All right.
that's
Well-
part of our goal is to
Yeah,
ask.
that's
Bigfoot.
actually that is one of the first things
Yeah.
we'll try to
All
find
right,
out.
we'll try and get that locked in. What do you know about the pyramids? What's going on with the pyramids? Are they built by ancient aliens? Or is it a vibration? What do you think?
There's this really interesting documentary that I would advise you check out, which can really, it's very comprehensive. It can describe this in a lot better detail than we would be able to on this show here. It's called Stargate. It came out, I believe, in the early '90s, and that just kind of covers the whole thing there.
With Kurt Russell?
Yeah.
Is Elvis still alive?
No, but Tupac is.
Yes,
Tupac is still
yes.
alive.
Yeah,
There
Elvis-
you have it.
A couple of years ago, I think Elvis passed.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Rest his
recently,
soul.
very recently. Yeah.
All right. Now, my next question. Recently, a lot of this hoopla, this was on things like TikTok and whatnot. Would you like to comment on the laser situation in Hawaii? What's going on with that?
Yeah, Jake, I'll let you take that one.
Yeah, of course, of course.
You know,
Thank
you have a lot
Thank
more
you. Well, it's a
information about this.
Yeah, this is an area of intense interest of mine lately. Yeah, there's a large laser, an orbital laser that's been honing in on targeting Hawaii
Quite
recently.
destructive.
Yes, yeah, it hasn't come fully operational yet, but we're talking like I'd say 33.5% Death Star capability. So could get pretty serious.
Pretty destructive stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
So how many homes were taken out in that area? It seems like there was a lot of damage done in a short amount of time.
Yes.
But all the blue,
Right,
all the blue
blue
cars
houses were left
and
over.
houses were left over. Jake, do you have any
were.
information on that?
All of the I'm sorry, blue cars.
Yeah, blue.
The blue cars.
The blue cars didn't catch fire, and the blue houses.
Well,
didn't catch fire.
my understanding, what my research has led me to believe is that the paint that is used on blue cars and blue buildings is actually anti-laser. It's laser-proof. It's completely coincidental that that's how it worked out. Yeah,
Oh,
but
there
I mean,
you
laser
have it,
is
people.
red, so red,
Yeah.
blue. It just doesn't really. That's what
Time
my
to start
RGB.
wearing more blue.
Yes, that is my best
You
advice.
didn't catch that.
So-
Tinfoil
Yeah.
not effective anymore. They've
I
become
think green too.
green does work as well,
It's
but
the
not
mix of RGB.
not
right?
as good as blue. Blue is more protective because blue is the opposite end of the spectrum from
Okay.
red,
Oh, okay.
and
I get
lasers
it.
are red.
Yeah.
All
So-
right. Last question. Would you like to comment upon the recent airline crashes? A lot of people think there's something going on there. What do we know?
Yeah, just it turns out that we didn't realize this, but Pete Buttigieg was just straight up holding all of the airlines together, just barehanded, like out on the tarmac, stopping planes from taking off that were too dangerous. Personally, we didn't know that was part of his role, but apparently it is, and now no one's doing that.
So they're all just going down.
They're just going down, yeah. There's no safety precautions except for that. It was just one man who, so a lot more a lot more buff than he seemed, apparently, if he was physically stopping planes
He
from
used
taking off.
oil too on his body.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
Slick.
It sounds like P. Diddy.
Oh, the freak-offs, yes.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed some of this hoopla that we've been discussing today, you can watch Jake and Chad. It's name of the show, the Gumshoe Podcast. It's on the Portsmouth Public Media YouTube channel, correct?
Yes,
That's correct.
All right. Thank you, boys, for coming on the show.
Thank you for having us.
Great to be here.
Real patriots stand up and fight back. The terrorists won, and it's time for us to regain our ground. It's time to toss out the old keepsake coins, the 9/11 commemorative plate. It's just collecting dust next to all the old NASCAR crap. Something, finally, for us. Introducing Trump Cum. It's jars of Donald Trump's cum. Real patriots, put your money where your mouth is. It's time to stand up and fight back. China's going to win, and we need to get our shit together. So, operators are standing by right now. We've got them ready. They're right here. You can buy a few, you can buy a lot. We have a travel size, if you're on the go, or for the more big spender. And then we have the commemorative for the real hardcore, die-hard patriots. It's actually a lot like motor oil when you touch it. Now, although they look like females, they actually don't identify that way.
Whatever they want.
We really can't even see
Whatever
that.
they
I'm not supposed to
they
even
prefer.
mention that because they don't want to be associated with that sexual type. That's all right. That's all right.
Whatever people prefer.
Sammy Davis Jr. he actually had female parts on the bottom. A lot of people don't know that.
I did not know that.
But he actually had a penis where his anus was supposed to be. A lot of people don't know that.
Wow.
Either. Yes, it was inverted. right. Well, another show is in the books. That's been later on in the evening with myself, Danny Bojangles. We'd like to thank the producers of the show that have come in here and put in painstaking hours with me to put all this together, as well as Channel 6 Portsmouth. That's what you're viewing this on. We'd like to thank all of the wonderful guests that we had on this evening. So I'm your host, Danny Bojangles, signing off. Have a great night.
No one is coming to save us. There's nothing out there, not of any consequence, no difference to be made. The future is violence, then silence. But there's one truth, now is the only thing that's real. Outside of that is darkness, we're so concerned with how we feel, how we feel. No one is coming to warn us. No one is coming to teach us. And no one will remember the trials that we face these days. If we're all so special, then how come no one knows the way? Nobody knows the way. Heading down a one-way street toward a cliff at lightning speed. But time is relative. We spend it thinking of the things we need. All those things we need. No one is coming to save us. No one is coming to care. No one is coming to stop us. No one is coming to collect.